So maybe these DC titles will go up in value. So hopefully, yeah, this is, we'll just grade all three. And this is a nice cover actually. The Death of Clark Kent. I think there are other variant covers. This is a variant cover, and this is like, this is just a cool kind of, I don't know what you call that, just like a prism effect, prismatic, I guess you call that, cover, with Superman there. And yeah, it's a key, Death of Clark Kent, but this is not very high in value. I would say $10 if you're lucky. With higher grade, it might bump it up a little bit, but not too much demand for this book. So let's just, now these are black covers, so any flaws on this book, and they're just going to be super noticeable. So this may be a very quick viewing. So here we go. We're going to do that corner first, and just going to get out of the light because there's that glare that makes it really hard to see. All right, so what do we got here? That corner looks pretty good. That corner's looking pretty good. Oh, wait, there's a lump. See, okay. This is why you should probably take them out of the books. So if you look at the back there, there's a little raise there. So that's our first. So if it was a kind of like a blunted corner, that'd be one thing, but something raised like that where it's just the book sticking out. And excuse me, so you see there, right there? That is, I would say that's negligible. I would put that in the negligible category. And forgive my camera. I've gotta get a. Yeah, see, that's not negligible. I mean, that would count as a negligible. So that's one. So we have one little negligible, annoying flaw right there. But that looks really clean right there. That corner looks good. And that's the bag right there, that little scuffing on the bag. So the comic is clean. That's more bag scuffing. That's a bag. That's the bag right there, not the comic. Go down here. That's also the bag. Just assume the surface is really smooth and clean, because I haven't really taken these out of the bags. So that looks good. The corner looks good. That right there, see, it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb to CDC graders. That little nick there, but that's negligible, very negligible. In fact, it's really, really tiny. So I doubt they'd even count that as negligible. So, and that's within the 9.8 range. So something like that would, if you had a series of those, that'd be okay. That corner is looking decent. Not perfect, but decent. In fact, I don't know, this. And then we're just gonna go along that edge, catch any spine ticks. That's not gonna, they're not gonna knock that grade for that. I think this is, okay, so minus that, and there's just that little tick again. Those are, so there, it's got sort of one kind of, I guess that would count as like a negligible plus, and then it's just kind of that edge, that there right there isn't clean, so 2, possibly 3. So I mean, this overall, I think, could get a 9.8 with a press and a clean. Not that it would, I don't think it needs it terribly, but having done that, it would probably count as a 9.3. So I'm gonna put this one as, so I'm going to put Death of Superman, Superman 18, as in the 9.8 potential pile. And this is the one bagged with Batman 500. only I can read my seals. Okay, let's go over this next book here. These are all pretty much not read, just bought and not read, but you know, they did move around a lot, so okay, I'm already seeing, yeah, so it's the same kind of corner defect there. That's not a good start, so come over here. Now if it's just that, it should be okay. Those are bag defects. That edge is looking pretty clean. Looking pretty clean. And then I'm just gonna pull it to the side here. Just check that corner out. Corner looks clean. Yep. And then just inspect. I know you can't see it through the plastic very well, but that edge is looking good. So let's check this corner out. That corner looks, I don't know. Can't really see through that plastic. My camera's not for, there we go. Oh yeah, that looks okay. Those are very negligible. So no spine ticks again. That spine wear is just, they're not going to knock me for that. That's just part of the manufacturing process when they bend the book. You get that natural white line, so anything, if it were just larger than that, that would probably be it. So I'm not seeing, this is actually looking, aside from that corner doesn't look as good as the previous, but in terms of the other things, it's looking pretty good. So this is another 9.8 potential. I could add that to the submission. These are all really clean copies, so this is the final. So let's hope this is the best of the bunch. So that's the bag right there. Don't mind the bag. Just get it. Hang on. See right there. So that corner looks really good. That's the best looking corner yet. No, that's the best looking corner yet. So that corner looks really good. And then we're going to go down the edge. We're going to go down this edge here. So again, that's those little scuff and scrapes are the bag. And it's looking pretty good. Yep. That looks good. That looks good. This is the cleanest looking book yet. That corner looks good. Everything looks good. So barring any spine ticks are up, but hold on, what's that? Is that a spine tick or is that the bag? I can't really tell. And I'm seeing another minor little spine tick right there, like right, I don't know if you can see that one right there. That looks like a spine tick. Yes, that's a spine tick. In fact, we got like couple right there. 1, 2, and I don't think that's the bag. I don't think that's the bag at all. So this one I'm going to actually take out of the bag and just examine, because aside from those little spine ticks, and it could be the bag, so I just want to verify. So I'm just going to take it out of the bag real quick. Yeah, so as you can see, those are color breaks in the spine, and so this would, that's pretty major right there. I can't see that. I mean, everything else looks pretty good. There's some fading there actually. there's some fading on that. And now that I take it off, I'm actually seeing a lot of, I mean, this is definitely needs to be pressed. That's a pressable defect. So yeah, this one probably doesn't make the cut just because of that spine tick right there. So that one comes out. So I've got these 3 Superman copies again, and I'm looking over them again, and you can probably see right here 1, 2, 3. They're very negligible ticks, but ticks nonetheless, and they stand out. So I won't be submitting any of these Supermen. They just, with some of the blunted corners on some of them, I don't know, they just, I don't think they get the 9.8 grid. And I hear CGCs, you know, they're tightening up their grading because their census numbers are, I guess the 9.8 census numbers are getting to be quite frequent. So I hear they're going to be a lot more critical of these kinds of errors and flaws. So these are probably 9.6s at best. And unless they go up in value, I'm not going to consider submitting these. So, yeah, keys, but it's not a big enough key yet. We'll have to see what happens with the value of these books. All right, thank you for watching.